So, I've been following the Twitter for this game for a bit now. This thing is called Beyond Net. I don't know why I said this thing, that's kinda rude. This game is called Beyond Net, and I've been following it for a bit. I've been watching it since the early stages of the Godspeed. It was like this. It didn't look as amazing as it was now, but it still looked pretty cool. But now, they released a video about 5 days ago. A lot of people are reacting to it, so I might as well make my own honest opinion and honest reaction to how this game is looking like so far. And like I said, this is my opinion, so you might not agree, developers might not agree, nobody might take my word for it, but it's just unfiltered and what I'm gonna say in the moment. So with that being said, let's get this shit started. Of course, off the bat, it looks pretty good, and with that being said, it looks like a project game. The effects in general and the combat just look like a project game. I don't know, it reminds me of kind of like Grand Kaizen or GPO or Project Slayers, even though Project Slayers didn't even use fists. It has the same feel and look to it, but that is not inherently bad. When people say it looks like a project game or it looks like a GPO game, it's not inherently bad. That's kind of like a compliment because of the standards of how high standards the graphics look. This is kind of like eye candy for many people. Even look at the smoke. Look at the smoke in the head effect. It's just so good to look at. So it pairs well with anything. And I really did wish that more games had their own look instead of copying what other people look like. And maybe they're not copying it. Maybe it's just like the style, but it does look like it, right? You can't even deny it looks like it. But even if it looks like it, it still shows off its amazing development, which is great, by the way. The effects is awesome. The M1s though, they look a bit basic. They look a bit basic. I ain't gonna lie, they look a bit basic. But sometimes basic is not always the worst thing, alright? And I am basing this off of one video, so everything here might not be the same. They might have some changes. There might be some evasives. There might be some grabs. There might be some down slams. There might be some guard breaks. There might be some other cool abilities like bungee gum that might add a different mechanic to the game. So they need to just do more trailers for me to really base off my full opinion. But that right there, I could eat that shit up. That is clean. I like that. I'm glazing it on the effects because honestly, I'm well in tune with these effects. It's intriguing and interesting, and especially since Roblox is filled with goldfish-minded, zero attention span little children. Of course, they're gonna look at this and be like,
this shit looks amazing. I'm gonna play this when it comes out.
of course, it's gonna be like they don't have the attention span to have a game not look as great but have a great mechanic. And being on that topic, here's a metaphor that I like to use. All right, imagine a game shitting on your hand. Actually, imagine a game shitting on a plate. Right, they shat on a plate and you don't know it. You don't smell it. You have a mask. You have your nose over you have your fingers over your nose, and then they cover it with a little bit of fluorescent cologne and gold wrapping all around it, so it looks nice. It smells nice, right? It may look like shit, but it still looks nice and smells nice. Now they give it to you, take off the blindfold, sniff it, and then you eat it, rich, gold, delicious. And then once you get to the middle, all the brown stuff, oh, it's shit. It's literally shit. It's dog shit, right? That's the metaphor they like to use. They like to cover the outside of the book with nice, interesting things that attract people, but then on the inside, it's just covered with sewage, covered with ass. It smells like absolute cheeks, and it plays like it. So what I'm saying is that the graphics may be misleading because the mechanics and the combat may not be great. And I'm not saying it for this game. I'm saying it for other games which I will not name because I know other people put their heart and soul into that, so I will not try to offend them. But hopefully this game has mechanics and other content that makes it more unique than others, so it kind of stands out above the rest, you know? Stands out above the rest. And I've been waiting for a Hunter x Hunter game because we have not seen a Hunter x Hunter game since the last decade, since Adam and Eve ate that damn apple. We have not seen one since then. So I'm hoping this game's gonna come out with some good ass reviews or good ass. Oh, hold up, let me shut the hell up. Hold on, let me shut the hell up. That combo is kind of clean though. Hold up, that combo is kind of clean though. Hold on, let me shut up. Let me listen. Let me just watch. Hold up, grab, do that. Knock back in the air, down slam. Ooh, I'm glazing the meat. I'm riding that cock. Pause. But I'm riding it so hard because I do love cutscenes. See, one of the main games that had that was Anime Shutdown. Anime Showdown. Now, the animation and the cutscenes for that was absolutely fire, and that's what made it so appealing. But one downside to cutscenes is that it could ruin the immersiveness in PvPing or combat because, like, 1 minute you're 1v1ing, right? It's immense. It's intense. And then a cutscene happens. You're just watching the other dude do some weird anime shit in the background. You're like, what the hell is this guy right? He just get iframes while he's getting mowed. So it can be a little bit annoying, and it can be annoying for the user as well because they have to watch the same animation over and over again. So hopefully there's a button that can fix that, or they optimize it so it doesn't get annoying every single time. But I do love the effects and the animation in this game so far. Very, very good. And this one right here, this was the tweet that I saw. This was a sneak. There was a Killua version where he was Killua and he did the same animation. And my goodness, did I come. Look at this. Boom, and then the slow motion. Ooh, never seen that done ever before. I love that. And you'll see that the sound effects actually correlate with it. Hold on, let me shut the hell up again. Let me shut up. Why do they have to do some clean ass animation every single time? Yep, bink. Ooh, yeah. If they could do this with Godspeed, imagine what they could do with other abilities. Bungee gum, Buddha. Think about it. Gon, fucking Rock in his adult form. That would go crazy. But yeah, one thing that I did notice throughout this is that even when he went mode twice for some reason, I don't know if there's 2 modes or not, but the movement speed and attack speed didn't really change. Kept the same. So they should probably fix that because Godspeed is all about you going fast. Now, I already saw the PvP. It was one-sided. But let's go ahead and check out this Twitter. They have a bunch of sneaks, and I'll also check out the Discord. But yeah, there it is. There's the poll for Trump and the presidencies. I don't know why that's there. Here is the sneak that I was talking about earlier. And now, just listen and watch with your ears and eyes. You hear that and you see that? The effects and the sound effects are on cue with each other. So props to whoever made it because they need a raise. That was really good. Very intuitive of them. And the map looks the same. It fits the theme of the game. It kind of has that GPO and Project Slayer's vibe in terms of the textures, but that's not inherently bad. Like I said, here's a little model for the wooden weapons, the Boken that Kurapika used. Here's the map. I do love the fact that it's a bigger map because most of these games that have giant AoEs and giant effects, we need bigger maps to run around with and beat the shit out of each other, right? And one thing that I didn't see is a lot of effects kind of interacting with the environment. I want more games to have it where if you break a piece of the environment, it goes away, right? But then it just reconstructs itself, which would be a really nice effect because immersiveness. Now, here's the combat right here. It looks really nice. The thing is, even though I say it looks really nice, my real opinion to this is that it looks stiff. It looks really stiff, very basic. I wish it had more look to it. I wish there are fighting styles in the game, something that could kind of stray away from Hunter x Hunter itself, but it would stick on the same like genre, so kind of adding its own unique style. But look at that flop. If they have every single one of their M1s or fighting styles to look exactly clean as that flop right there, that ragdoll, I think this game would have top tier animation. But so far it's kind of getting a 7 to 8 out of 10. Still very good though. And then here's the combos, and as you can see, they did sneak multiple mechanics in terms of air comboing and actually combating. So they're gonna have things like ground slams, evasives, and things. I just hope they do, because if they don't, it's not gonna be good. Combat is just not gonna be complex enough. And here's the Buddha. Looks really nice. Hope this is a boss and ability. Here is the clothing and the armors, I'm guessing. I do like that it's 3D clothing because it just makes it pop out a little more. And something similar to like Project Layers or GPI, I wish it like flows in the wind or interacts with the environment so it's a little bit more realistic. I don't know about you, but that would look clean. But something even cleaner is this animation right here. Basically, Kurapika chains, pull him, punch, air combo, in the air, pull down, punch, in the air combo, spin, into the down, pull, down, boom, boom. Yeah, that is the greatest ass whooping I've seen in a while. If they don't add this for a Kurapika chains like ultimate or like a combo extender or combo ender, they're missing out. The end of it. Now let's go into Discord. Quick look. There's the video. Oh, they just posted this. I might look into that. Here's the buildings. It's nice. Here's some effects. The wings, lightsabers. Don't know why that's there. The furry, a magma tentacle hentai monster. Well, I don't know what that is. You got the Genos arms. We got the Buddha again. We got a big ass dragon. We got a boar biting the head out of somebody. That's a really clean grip animation. We got somebody beating the absolute life. God, that is brutal. Oh, they need to add gore and blood into this, because if they don't, that's just a missed opportunity. Honestly, I feel like more fighting games and more anime games should have gore and blood. It's just cleaner, just more immersive. This animation is very smooth. Oh, crazy slots. I did not see this one before. Got the gun, got the wand, got the scythe. It's a little laggy, but you can definitely see what they're going with. You can see the path that they're going for. And this was the other one that I wanted to show you guys. The whipping. Back into the 1700s, whipping all these. And then here's the scripted sneaks. As you can see, this is what it's gonna look like. We have the race, the lineage, the affinity, and the ability. Now, it's all spins, but this is kind of good because everybody else will have different types of builds. They're gonna have different lineage, different races, different abilities, different affinities, so nobody's gonna be the same, okay? So that's really great. Now, all I'm hoping for is a balanced everything. Balanced everything is what I'm hoping for. But that's basically it. What do you guys think about this game? I really do hope this game comes out well made and with enough content to sustain itself for like a week or so. But yeah, you never know how these games are gonna turn out.